Are you taking Praxis Elementary Education Mathematics Subtest 5003 Geometry? If so, then this is the video for you. Hi, my name is Tom, and I am a test prep expert here at study.com, and I'm going to walk you through some of the types of problems you may see on the test. So let's get started. A rectangle has a length of 8 and a width of 4. It is attached on the narrow side by a triangle whose height is 10. What is the total area of the combined figure? All right, so the first thing when we're looking at this, we need the area of a rectangle and the area of a triangle, and we're going to combine those to get the total area. So area of rectangle, and that's going to equal length times width, and then the area of a triangle, so we'll say area triangle, and that's going to be base times height divided by 2. So let's make a sketch of this. So we have a rectangle that has a length of 8 and a width of 4. So I'm just going to draw my rectangle here. So let's say we had a length of 8 and a width of 4. We're not going to be to scale here, but we're just going to kind of make a sketch to see what's happening. So we have a length of 8 and a width of 4, and we know that the area is length times width. So the area of this part would be 32 square units. And then we have a triangle that is attached to the narrow side, and it has a height of 10. So the narrow side would be the side of 4, and we're going to attach a triangle. So again, I'm not going to be to scale, but I'm just going to make a sketch of this. So let's say this is my triangle. So this is going to be a height of 10. So now since it's attached to the narrow side, and this is a rectangle, and we have a right angle here, that means this is going to be a right triangle. And a right triangle, the legs make up the base and height. So in this case here, we're going to have a base of 4 and a height of 10. So we're going to do 4 times 10, and then we're going to cut it in half. So that's going to be equal to 20. So that means that the area of the right triangle is 20. So when we combine the two areas, we're going to get 52 as our result. If this shape was doubled to place another directly above it, which of the following new shapes would be made? Would it be a pentagon, a rhombus, a triangle, or a rectangle? All right, so let's see what this would look like with another shape above it. A rhombus has all sides that are the same, so now my new shape, the sides are not the same. A pentagon has 5 sides, where my new shape here still has 4 sides. Triangle has 3 sides. My new shape has 4 sides, so this is going to turn out to be a rectangle. What is the distance between the following points on a coordinate plane? Point A is -5, 5, and point B is 4, -7. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the distance formula, and the distance formula is really just Pythagorean theorem with coordinates. So I have the distance is equal to the square root of x of 2 minus x of 1, the quantity squared, plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1, the quantity squared. We can assign our x1, y1, x2, y2 to whatever point we want. We'll get the same answer, but what we don't want to do is we don't want to mix an x1 and a y2. We want to keep them on the same. So in this case here, I'm going to assign x1, y1 to my -5, 5, and x2, y2 to my 4, -7. So if I plug into the distance formula, I'm going to get x2, which is 4, minus x of 1, which is -5, and I want this quantity squared, plus y2 is -7, minus y1 is 5, the quantity squared. Now you will have access to a 4-function calculator on the test, and you can use that to help you with any calculations. So we're going to take the square root of, and we're going to simplify this. So this would be 4 plus 5 because of the subtracting the negative, so that would be 9 squared plus -7 minus 5 is -12, so this would be -12 squared. So my distance would be the square root of 81 plus 144, which is going to come out to be the square root of 225, which means my distance here is equal to 15. Which of the following describes the change in volume from figure 1 to figure 2? Is it the volume of the cube increases from 6 cubic centimeters to 12 cubic centimeters, the volume of the cube triples, the volume of the cube doubles, or the volume of the cube increases from 8 cubic centimeters to 64 cubic centimeters? All right, so the first thing we need to know is the volume of a cube, and that is going to equal length times width times height. So my volume for figure 1, we're just going to take length times width times height, which would be 2 to the third power, which is going to come out to be 8 cubic centimeters. And then figure 2, we're going to do 4 times 4 times 4, or 4 to the third power, which is 64 cubic centimeters. So we see in our answer choices, it would be the last choice. That concludes our walkthrough of Praxis Elementary Education Mathematics Subtest 5003 Geometry. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to visit study.com for more practice questions and personalized study plans. Thanks for watching.